Now, according to a United Nations report, sexual violence primarily by security forces against Tamil civilians during Sri Lanka's decades-long civil war remains largely unaddressed. The UN report says that survivors are still being denied justice 17 years after the fighting ended. The report follows a decade of monitoring and reporting by United Nations Human Rights Office and extensive consultations with survivors, local experts on gender-based violence, civil society and others. The Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam had run a military campaign for a separate Tamil homeland in northern and eastern provinces of the island nation for nearly 30 years. It collapsed in 2009 after Sri Lankan army killed its supreme leader. That is V. Prabhakaran. The report said that during the civil war, sexual violence was widely used primarily by state security forces actors as a method of intimidation, punishment and control over conflict-affected populations. These acts largely targeted Tamil civilians and actual or perceived LTTE members, including women. The report even says that many victims from the conflict, which ended in 2009, continue to suffer chronic physical injuries, infertility, psychological breakdowns and suicidal thoughts too. The report goes on to say that sexual violence in conflict constitutes a serious violation of international law and amounts to war crime. Therefore, Sri Lanka is obligated to prevent, investigate and even prosecute such violations and ensure that reparation for survivors is given to. The report has even urged the Lankan government to take immediate and concrete steps to publicly acknowledge past sexual violence committed by state forces and others and to issue a formal apology as well. Our correspondent Daswani has sent us this detailed report. Take a look.
With the UN report now confirming and reiterating that sexual violence did in fact take place during Sri Lanka's civilian conflict, it is now up to President Anura Dissanayaka's government to ensure that proper justice is meted out to all those affected and their victims. The North, which voted in favour of President Anura Dissanayaka's government, will especially keep a close eye as to how this government progresses with matters concerning reconciliation, especially post-war. Reporting for WION World is one from Colombo, I'm Daswani.